Hello, everyone. Bear with me while I get everything set up. Hope you all are doing well. All right. Bear with me for just a minute while I get everything going. Let's see. Hope you all are doing well today. There we go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go share it on my Facebook. Say hello once you join. And let me know where you are watching from. All right. Let's see. Yay, Jenny. You get to scrapbook live with me. Yay, yay. Hello, Pam. Hi, Jolie. Hi, Allie. Yay. Hi, Beatrice. Hello, Karen. Yay, awesome. Hi, hello. Where is everyone from? I know I said that at the beginning, so I don't think anybody was really in here except for Pam, maybe. Hi, hello, everyone. The Netherlands, which I knew that already. Southern California, Columbus, Ohio, Washington State, Oregon, New Jersey, still in lockdown, working from home up in Canada. Hello, y'all from Houston. Jen, how are you doing? Hello from Germany. Wow, we got people all over the world. That's awesome. I love that. North Carolina. I'm also from North Carolina. I'm not quite sure where Johnson County is, but I don't know if you guys got ice, Karen. Hello from Arkansas. Hello from England. So does the 3 o'clock time work better for everyone? It seems like we have a lot more people coming in right now than we did at the 2 o'clock time. You finally have power back and you're warm. Good. That's awesome. So glad to hear that. No ice, just rain. That's great. We do have a little bit of ice, but it's not nearly as bad as we thought it was going to be, thankfully. I was nervous that we were going to lose power or lose water or something, but we didn't, thankfully. Hello, Ozell. I'm just going to give it a couple minutes while people are still joining in, and we'll just chat here for a minute. It's 8 p.m. here, so good for you. That's awesome. Perfect. Very, very cool. I'm excited. I love doing the lives. I've really been enjoying this. I hope you guys have been enjoying it as well. It's been fun to come up here weekly and chat with you guys and scrapbook a little bit live. Hello, Kathy. I'm glad you could join us. 9 p.m. there. Awesome. See, 9 p.m., 9:30 is my bedtime, y'all. So that would not be good for me. Awesome, yay. Can everybody hear me good? Am I too loud? We have some fun photos to document today. I'm going to be documenting quarantine hair. So I would say that that's probably going to be my title. Possibly, or lockdown hair. I don't know. But we did this, I think, in April or May of 2020. Good. Okay. Sounds good. Perfect. And I dyed Emily's hair. It was just like a wash. Hers, both of ours actually, were just washout dyes. So they didn't last very long. I think they lasted for maybe a month, if that. But I dyed her hair, and her hair at the time, it's still really long, but you guys can see how long it is, and she's got a lot of it. It's really thick. It took me like 3 hours just to get the color all in, because I'm very like obsessive. I didn't want there to be like any splotchiness or anything. But this was her with the dye on her hair in my bathroom, and then this one was after we washed it and dried it. And she came in the craft room and took a picture because the lighting in the craft room is really good. And then this was me in my bathroom with my hair dye on my hair. And then this was me after I dried it. No, I actually just let it air dry. So that's like my natural hair. It's kind of wavy. You sound great on my earphones. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Yay. So these are the photos, and I want to document them all together since we did do them. I think they were a couple days apart. I didn't do them in the same day, but I wanted to document them together. And so I'm going to kind of walk through my process here before I actually start diving into the layout. But I started with this layout as inspiration. I was looking through the Winter Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine. I'm going to move my desk just a little bit. It's making a weird noise. I think that's better. Okay. And I had saved this layout. I love it. It's so pretty to me. It's just, it's great. And so I've had it sitting on my desk open to this page for, I would say, 2 weeks now. And so when I came in here to get ready for the live about 2 hours ago, I was like, you know what? I really want to use this. And so that's kind of what I'm going to use as some inspiration. However, I'm definitely it's not going to look the exact same because they have one large photo and I have 4 photos and they are larger than this one large photo. They're longer. So it is going to look quite different. However, I really, really liked the little squares and then the tag with the title on it. So that is kind of what I'm envisioning in my mind. Hello, Eve. So I'm just going to set this aside, but y'all, if you don't get the magazine, you can get the magazine for free with your scrapbook.com order, or if you don't really care about having the actual physical magazine in your hands, if you have like an iPad or even a phone, you can look at it online for free. So if you guys ever want to look for inspiration and Pinterest maybe isn't just doing it for you, or Instagram, or however you get your inspiration, and you're just not finding anything, or you just like to look through magazines like me, that's a really great resource to have. So I've looked at them online for free lots and lots of times. But if I do place an order with scrapbook.com and I don't already have that issue, then usually I'll just put it in my cart because it's free. So they also have some cool what, Jen? Free downloads. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and I think they have cut files too, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, so my idea here is that I went ahead and printed these photos from home. I printed them today. And I went ahead and trimmed them all down so they would fit on this layout. I haven't decided yet if I want there to be a little space between each photo, because I'm not going to mat the photos, which is something that goes against me because I always like to mat photos. So I think I'm going to start with that right there. I'm going to pull out my T-square ruler, I don't know what you call this thing, just to make sure that I have everything good. Also, off camera before I started, I went ahead and cut out a whole bunch of little squares, so 2x2 squares, I believe. Let's see. Pretty sure that they're 2x2. Yeah, 2x2. This, I am using the kit so that I put together 2 weeks ago live. So if you haven't checked that out yet, you can check that out after this if you're interested on how I created the kit. But I'm mostly going to be working with the Simple Stories collection that I put in there. So there wasn't that many 12x12 papers left, but there was this one with the 2x2 cut aparts, like a whole side of just those. And then I had lots of scraps from that collection, so I went ahead and cut those all down. And then I have these 2 papers left, and I have the sticker sheet. I have some enamel dots, and then the die cuts from that collection that I have in the kit, and then the same gold bows that I used last week. I want to try to incorporate one somewhere on this page as well, just because, again, this is me trying to use up some of my products. So yeah, that is what I decided to pull from the kit that I created. I'll probably pull in some sequins and other little embellishments in my kit, and I will use the thickers as well that are in my kit that I created. Okay, so we are going to start with getting these straight, and I'm going to go ahead and start, and I'm going to glue all of the photos down, because then I'm going to work on creating the rest of the grid. Does anybody here enjoy grid, like working with grid style layouts? That's one of my favorite ways to create a layout. There's so many possibilities with grids. And I don't think, personally, I don't think that they all have to be equal, if that makes sense. Like there can be some things that are a little off and not straight, maybe. Not straight, but like something hanging off the edge. I'm okay with that. Okay. Let's see. You love grids. I love the gold bows. Aren't they so sweet? They're so cute. I love them. They're from Crepe Paper, Maggie Holmes, from a couple collections ago, I believe. So over on my Instagram today, I was chatting like I do, because I chat a lot and I talk a lot over there. I was talking about new collections that are coming out in the spring. I think they start coming out in like March. I don't know if I talked about this last week or not. I can't remember. What collections is everybody excited for? Is anybody like super excited about any new collections that are going to be coming out soon? I think I'm most excited for the new Vicky Booten Color Story collection. And it says that it's coming out in April. I thought it was supposed to be coming out in March, but I think they pushed the date back. And I just saw a new collection coming from Pink Fresh Studio that I really, really love. It's so cute, but I can't remember the name of it, to be quite honest. I just did a series of photos, one event, but celebrated over 3 days and used grids as the consistent design element for 14 pages. Worked great. That's awesome, Julie. Grids are really, really good for lots of photos, or if you don't even have lots of photos, they can still be good, because you can add in lots of different elements. So tags, squares, rectangles. And you can add lots of embellishments on each little square. That's what I think I was like really loved about that layout. How she put like different little pieces on each square. So each square kind of represented something different, and I thought it was cute. So we'll see what we can come up with. Hopefully it looks good. All right, I'm just trying to get these. Okay. So again, it's not perfect. This one's a little bit taller than this one, and I'm okay with that. It's such a small difference that I don't think that you can notice very much. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Okay. Yay. You pre-ordered Wonder. What collection is that? Like, what collection is Wonder from? Sorry. Hello. I'm a Vicky Booten. Oh, you love Vicky Booten. Peggy. Karen, you pre-ordered the Vicky Booten and Paige Evans. Okay, cool. Yay. I think it's like consistent. Like everybody likes the Vicky Booten. Hey, Arlene. Are you not working, girl? Oh yeah. Yeah, Vicky Booten is awesome. I love watching her Friday night lives. She's so awesome. She's so hilarious. All right. So I have all of these little squares. I'm not sure what I'm using for what. Apparently I really liked this plaid paper. And I think that's just because it was a scrap and I'm trying to use it up. I like that little heart. Love leopard print. This one's cute. Definitely going to be using some of that one. And this one. Okay. Let's see what I have so far. I like that one. We'll bring in this one as well because I think that these plain ones will be good to add things to. And there's a lot because I'm going to do several. Let's see. How is your weather? We have had crazy snow in Oklahoma. We have a little bit of ice situation right now, but it's not as bad as we all thought it was going to be, thankfully. You have snow again? Not long in, and I saw your post. I'm on CC but priorities. I'm glad I'm a priority. I don't know how she talks so long. I know, I don't know either. She is so awesome though. Like, hello, Patrina. I could literally, I just have her on the background while I'm like doing something, or I could just have her on headphones while I'm just sitting in the living room. But like, I could just listen to her talk all day. Her voice is great. She's hilarious. And she carries on the conversation, you know? And I'm really not good at that sometimes. Sometimes I have awkward like silence and pauses where I feel very strange. Because it's really weird when you're sitting here talking. It feels like you're talking to yourself when you're live. I know that you guys are there, but like, y'all can't actually talk back to me in real time. And so it's weird, but she's awesome. Okay, so let me see how I want to do this. So I don't personally want two leopard prints side by side. I don't want the two pinks side by side. So I'm going to do, I don't want the two words side by side either. I'm very picky, guys, apparently. I'm going to do that. And then this one. And then this one. And possibly this one. Okay, so we're going to need to spread them out just a little bit more here. Okay, I like that. And then I'm going to start with this one. This one. Bring this one down here. I'm going to leave a place for a tag. I have to make a tag or cut a tag out. I have these left over, but I don't really think, I think this one would work, but I want something blank. This pink is not quite the right pink. So I might cut it out of this paper. I might cut a tag out of this one because it's tonal tone. I don't know if you guys can see it. There is a flower print on it, but it's very faint. You can barely see it. Let's see. Hello, Janet. Wonder is Paige Evans' collection. Oh, okay. I could not remember the name of her collection. I'm sorry. All right. So I think I'm going to, I like the floral piece. So we'll bring that one down here. And I think I'm going to switch this one right here and bring this one down here. And then bring this one down here. All right. Bear with me. I'm trying to figure out how I want this. I don't want... I'm very weird, I guess. I'm strange. I don't want them to be like the alike ones side by side or like diagonal. I'm okay with that because they're different colors. But like I didn't want this one in the same row as that one. I'm weird, I know. All right, that works better, I think. And then I can put this one here and let's see. All of them are this because that's the back side of this paper. All right. Might need to cut. Your little one is growing up so fast. Telling me she really is. She is a preteen. That's what I call her at least. She's 11. She'll be 12 in a couple months. But she's grown up way too fast. And this was last year. This was in 2020. So I think during quarantine, she grew up like so fast. She grew. She got tall. I mean, she's always been tall for her age, but she got tall. You know, all of the lady things happened. So, yeah, she's growing up really fast. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I don't know if that's quite the size that I want. I think I might pull out my dies really quick to cut a tag. Are you guys okay with that? Y'all are here for the long haul, right? All right, I'm just gonna move this over to the side real quick. Pull out my big shot here. And my dies. I have to find my tag die. All right, let's see. There it is. Perfect. 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 You're supposed to be paying bills. That's no fun. Okay, so this might shake the camera just a little bit, so I do apologize in advance. How is your new dye system working for you? I absolutely love it, Arlene. I'm not gonna lie, this paper's a little bit too wide. I'm gonna have to trim it down. For the dyes that I have, because I have all thin dyes, I don't have any of the like the bigs dyes, I guess the chunkier ones. It works perfect. And there we go, that's better. It's so convenient. I can just grab it, pull it over. I have it on my desk, or right next to my desk, I mean. So it works great. And I don't have that, like, compared to some people, I don't have that many dyes, so they all fit in that one little, oh, there went my microphone. It just went up. Hello. I don't have a lot like some people do. I think that if I had to have, like, multiple, I'd still like it, to be honest. It's just so easy because I can just flip through them. I'm a flipper. I like to flip through things. That's how I like to store things. All right. Perfect. That didn't take long at all. All right. Like your die organization, I'm thinking of saving up for a die cut and have been worried about how I would keep the dies organized and safe. Yeah, that little, I've had this Big Shot for years, like years. I would probably say 6 or 7 years, maybe longer. Actually, I've been on YouTube for almost 7 years, so probably longer. Probably closer to 10 years, to be honest. And I absolutely love it. I've had no problems with it. It fits on my little shelf, and I can just pick it up. It's not too heavy. I mean, it is, it's not light, but it's not too heavy. All right. So then the tag is going to go like so. All right. Let's put these all back. Oh, just kidding. All right. Like that. And again, the tag's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfectly aligned. I'm okay with that. It's not a big deal to me. I do need one more down here though, because I do want that to, I think I might do that same color. So I'm just going to take this little square and cut one with scissors. This is just the easiest way that I can think of right now to do this. Okay. And I am probably going to, let me think, move. Now that I thought about it, put this one here. Put this one here, put this one here, and this one here. All right. Okay. What do you guys think about that so far? And then I'm going to put some kind of title on this. I'm going to ink the edges of all this too. And I'm going to add embellishments to the ones that don't already have things on them. I may consider changing. I have most everything in binders now and it seems to work. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't think I have anything else in binders. But like I have my random ephemera and die cuts and stuff like this. I like to flip through things. I think the binder for the dies, the only thing that I have organized in a binder, but I really do like it. All right. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to inking all of the edges. This is going to take a little bit of time. I like to use my Distress Oxide and Iced Spruce. I like the color gray that it is. It's not too dark. It's not too light. It's the perfect gray. I'm listening and working on a challenge. Awesome. What kind of challenge are you working on? So again, like I said, this is going to take a little bit of time because there's a lot of squares. But you can see it just to me just adds a little more depth to that, and it kind of makes it pop off the page just a little bit. It adds a little bit of shadowing, and I personally like the way that looks. I have my stencils in a binder, then all of my ephemera and stickers, similar to RTS scrapbooking, all organized by color. Life-changing. That's awesome. Okay, you're doing a My Little Scrapbook Store challenge? Cool, fun. Very, very cool. So while I'm sitting here doing this, I am having my live scrap party for my Patreon. It starts tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. And it's like an online crop. It's just a mini online crop. And I give challenges. And this month, My Little Scrapbook Store donated a $25 gift card. So whoever participates in any of the challenges will be entered in that giveaway for the gift card. And Michelle from My Little Scrapbook Store is offering a $5 credit to anyone that signs up under my Patreon. So at any level, I have a $5 and a $10 tier. And if you sign up at the $5 or the $10 tier, then you're going to get a $5 credit to her store. She offered and asked, because she asked me how many patrons I was at, and she's like, let's get you to 50. I think I was at like 44, 43. She's a friend of mine, and she's an awesome person, and she's so kind and so sweet. So anybody that wants to sign up, let me grab that link right now while I'm thinking about it. There's the link. I have a lot of patrons that are already in here watching right now. A lot. So I appreciate you all, and I appreciate your support. A lot of you have been with me for years, because I've been doing Patreon for, I think, almost 3 years now. And the scrap parties are just so much fun, I think. And I do lives for the scrap party. You should get that coffee cup on there. Not that you like coffee or anything. Laugh out loud. Oh, there probably will be a coffee cup on there, I'm sure. Absolutely. I love coffee. I think everybody knows that, right? Michelle is awesome. One of the kindest people I've ever met. Yeah, she is such an awesome person. She's so sweet. And she's a patron of mine. She's been a patron since the very beginning. She's awesome. She's a dear friend. All right, let's see. Oh, I love it. She is located in New Jersey. But she has an online store, so she doesn't have an in-person store. She has an online store. But if you live local, I don't know if she's doing it because of COVID, but she used to let people come pick up their orders if you were local. And when COVID wasn't happening, she vends at different, she's a vendor at different scrapbooking retreats and crops and stuff all over like the Northeast. Yeah, she has live sales, which are super fun. They do. She does have a sale tonight. So she has a live sale tonight. What time? Do you remember what time, Beatrice? Is it at 8? I'm sure I will be there and be buying something. The live sales are just fun because there's a lot of interaction and everybody can kind of like hang out and chat while they buy stuff. And I love it. It's great. Yes, 8 p.m. Perfect. Thank you, Kathy. And honestly, we're all like a big old family over there. Um, like I stepped down from the design team for personal reasons, just because I just wanted to have a break from design teams. But like Michelle was like, anytime you want to come back or if you want to guest design, you're more than welcome. You know that. I've never had that kind of relationship with somebody that I was on their design team. Like her and I would video chat at least once a week. We still do, even though I'm not on her design team anymore. She has become a dear friend of mine. When my dad passed away, she sent me a meal, like a meal kit, so I wouldn't have to cook. Like, she is definitely a dear friend, and I love her. She's awesome. Yeah, and many of you that are here are customers of her and also patrons of mine. So definitely the groups kind of overlap there because, like she said, I brought customers to her. She brought patrons to me through her. And it's definitely a mutual, like we lift each other up, right? Because that's how it should be. All right. All of these little inked edges are just making me super happy. For the darker ones, I really don't really need to ink the edge, but like the outside of the paper is there's a white, so that's what I'm doing for those, or that's why I'm doing it on those. And we are almost done with the inking. I'm going about as fast as my little fingers can go. Not that I should be shopping, but how does the wait list work? How does the wait list work? I don't know. I've never been put on the wait list. Does anybody here know? I know Kathy, Arlene, Pam, Beatrice. I know all of you shop from her. So can any of you explain the wait list? I think that you're on the wait list. Like if you want something and they ran out, then you're on the wait list. They'll order more. And then as soon as it comes in, they'll let you know. Okay, perfect. Yeah, she really does have really good prices. And she's just a great person. I like supporting small businesses and great people. All right. This little, my little foam thing is getting old. It's like shedding all over my layout here. I think I might need to change it or get a new one. All right, last one. A few things. You've gotten a few things on the wait list. If you put yourself on the top of the list, you will pay for it. Then when it comes in, she will charge your credit card. Those edges do make a high difference. I like. Awesome. I think they do. I think they really make them pop off the page. It kind of, before I did it, it kind of just looked flat. And I think it just adds a little bit, like the shadow to me, it looks like just a little bit of a shadow. All right, we're done with the inked edges. Yes, the makeup sponges. Oh my goodness. Oh, for sure. These are so much better, so much easier, I guess. Not better, does the same thing, but so much easier for me, for my hand. Today I have my Monster, so that's what I'm having as my drink today. I have one of those like once every couple months. I went grocery shopping yesterday and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna grab myself one. Glad I did. All right, just getting all those little pieces off. Now with this, I could also raise some up on Pop Dots, which I probably should have done with the photos, but too late now because they're already glued down, so we're not going to be doing that. But I could do some up. So I might do maybe the words up, possibly. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and pull out some of my die cuts and see how I want to start embellishing this. So let's see what we have left. Got quite a bit left in here. I used this collection. Actually, I used the kit for Project Life spread. Not last week, but the week before. Not this week, but the week before. Sorry. Fabulous. That is cute. Let's see. I still use makeup sponge for paint through stencils. Yeah, that's a great idea. They work great, and then you don't get like the paint going up underneath the stencil because you only have it. It's kind of soaks in the sponge. That's a really good idea. I love the little bow. I love the leopard print hearts, so we're gonna pull some of those out. In the camera. One of a kind. I don't think I'm going to use the Fabulous. It's quite big. It'll take up a lot, so we're not going to do that. But I like these. Keep Blooming. That's cute. There's so many pieces in here. Let's see. Focusing on the good. We have a moped, which is not going to happen today. Some little flowers. Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful. That's cute. That might be too big, but it might work. So we'll pull that out. If y'all have been watching me, I think which a lot of you have been watching me for a while, I like to go through the die cuts, pull out what I might use, and then put everything else up. So I'm not overwhelmed when I'm actually trying to, there's a little drink. We might put that one on there. I love this. Live Your Best Life. That might be the title, but I just don't like the size of it. We'll keep that out so we remember that I like that title. Some florals. It's always a good thing. We've got some pretty butterflies. And I think that that's a good place to start. So we'll put all of the rest of this away. I love the last photo of you. The smile is lovely. Thank you, Janet. You're so sweet. Grids are so fun. They are. I love them. You can really do so much with a grid. All right, so these are the journaling bits. So let me see what we have in here as well. Sorry for all the crackling. Come on. All right. I like tabs. I always like tabs, so we'll pull 2 of those. That would be a good layering piece. There's a coffee cup. um, all right. Perfect. All right, so that should be good. Go ahead and put these up. So back to shopping laugh out loud. Does the live sale have special prices? Sometimes things will be discounted deeper than on her website. And sometimes the stuff that she has in the live sales is not on the website. So yeah, they're fun too. So if you can join tonight, that would be awesome. I hope I can. I mean, I don't have anything going on. I'm just hanging out at the house, but all right. Else, oh, I forgot. I have the gold bows that I want to use. Okay, so we are definitely not going to be using all of these. Well, I don't think so. But like I said, I just like to pull out what I think I could use. All right. Okay, so I think that I'm going to go ahead and pop up every other, do you guys think every other one? So this one, this one, this one, this, and this. I think that that will look good. And I don't know if I have any of these left. These are my favorite. This brand, which is Scrapbook Adhesives, is my favorite 3D foam. Just because I really, really like the thickness of these. They're not too thick, but they're not super, super thin. I don't know if that makes sense. Y'all know it makes sense, right? So I'm going to go ahead and scoot that up. And again, I know I use a lot of foam. A lot. Like it could possibly be a problem. But I'm okay with it. So I don't want anything to like sag when I put them in my albums. So please don't hate on me using a lot of craft foam. And again, I get quiet when I'm adhering things down. That's just my nature. All right. It's going to take a little while, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Does anybody have any plans for the weekend? Anybody gonna do any scrapping this weekend? Hopefully my patrons here can join me live for the scrap party. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue the other ones down. Because I want everything to line up properly. Okay. And this one will be glued down. Get out of here, little piece of fuzz. Okay, and this one will be up on foam. Let's see. I should be able to join you tomorrow and then work on some My Little Scrapbook Store challenges. Awesome. Heather, what's the difference between your two levels? Okay, so the difference is for the $10 tier, I do a mini class every other month, and they get to vote on what the class is going to be on. And on the months that they don't have a mini class, they get extra process videos. And there's something else. What else do they get? Of course, you ask and I forget because, you know, it's how my brain works. Nope, that's it. That's the difference. So they just get the extra videos every month, and they also get the class, and they get to pick what class. Like, they vote. You know how the polls work on Patreon. I just put a poll up, and they vote on what class they want for the next month. All right. Let's get this. Oh, goodness. Let's get it straight here. Possibly. All right. I have pieces sticking to my arms here. Okay, so then this one will be glued down with just regular adhesive. Can I see the adhesive? Yes, it is Scrapbook Adhesives. That's the brand. Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L. And they come with smaller ones and larger ones in the pack. I have the smaller ones in my drawer. But it's my favorite. I'll be there, though. Can only scrap if the room cools down a bit. Can you tell us a bit about your tape gun thing? Sure. Thank you, Janet. Thank you. Looking forward to the scrap party tomorrow. Yay. I'm excited. I love doing scrap parties. So it's called an ATG. That's just Advanced Tape Glider. And I have mine decked out in some pretty stickers. It holds a lot of adhesive. So I'm almost about to, this is the side that I've used, this is the side that I've used. This is the side that I have left. So I'll probably run out during this video and have to change it. But it holds, I have a roll here because I knew that I was going to run out. So it holds a whole roll of adhesive. And it lasts a while. So if you scrapbook or craft a lot, it's really, I love it. It does take some getting used to. When I first got it, and I've had it again for probably, I bought it right before I started my YouTube channel. So almost 7 years, almost 7 years. And at first I hated it because I did not know how to change the adhesive. Every single time I had to change the adhesive, I had to watch a video on YouTube. But once I got the hang of it, I finally realized like how to do it. And I was like, okay, it's not bad. But like I said, it does take some getting used to, especially if you're going from a liquid glue or if you're using like the smaller tape runners. Definitely takes some getting used to, but I really thoroughly love mine because I don't run out of tape very often. Okay, so yeah, perfect. And usually in my video, not all of my videos, but in most of my videos, I have it listed below in the description. Get one. I have it linked below. I am an affiliate for scrapbook.com, so I do make a small commission If you buy anything from my links, it doesn't cost you any more money to use those links, but it just helps support my channel. All right. So, I love it. But not everybody does. I know a lot of people that just never got used to it and don't really care for it, and that's okay. But I really, really love mine. Okay, I'm going to keep this off until I do my title. So then this one will be glued down. Have to think of things sometimes. Hello, hello. Join. All right. All right. Yay, I used up a pack of adhesive. Did I get an award? No, because I use these little things like crazy. Crazy, crazy. All right. So are y'all enjoying my Project Life videos? I don't know if you guys are all, if you've watched any of them. But I've gotten pretty good feedback from comments and messages. People like them. I am so enjoying it. I never thought that I would enjoy Project Life, but I am like thoroughly enjoying it. Finally caught up. I'm so glad you could join. All right. Yes, loving them, loving your Project Life. Yes. I wish I could remember to take pictures of or for your Project Life. Yeah. I think that I'm trying to get better, but then I'm also taking too many. To be honest, because I'm having to like leave photos out, or I'm having to add some 12 by 12 layouts, which I'm okay with that. I actually prefer that because I really do like doing 12 by 12 layouts. So I'll probably do a flip through in March of my Project Life album. And I like it because I've been keeping up with putting everything in the album. And so it's not sitting on my desk or on a bookshelf somewhere in my craft room. It's actually getting put in the album as I finish. And so that's really nice. That's something that I've always struggled with layouts, is not putting them directly in their albums. Why do you do both Project Life and regular scrapbooks? I always wondered why people do both. So, I just started Project Life this year, so this is my first year. So right now, I've got a lot going on. I'm trying to finish up regular albums from the last year, but I'm also doing a separate quarantine smaller album from the Heidi Swap storyline chapters, and they are like 8.5 by 11 size. And then I'm doing the Project Life, and then I'm just adding the 12 by 12 layouts in my Project Life album. And I'm doing that because I personally like 12 by 12 layouts. I don't know about other people, but I don't know why other people do, but that's why I'm doing that. And I have albums for Emily, my daughter, for each year of her life. That's how I've normally done albums. And then I have a family album. And then I have albums with like me and my friends. I do whatever. I take a lot of photos, so I do whatever makes me happy, kind of. And I think I'm about to run out of ATG. Yep. So I can't speak for everyone, but that's why I do multiple different types. And I take a lot of photos, but I also have a lot of content. So I do YouTube videos and Patreon. So if you think about that, I do at least 2 videos for YouTube a week, sometimes 3. And then for Patreon, I do several videos. and live streams and all of those. So I have to have something to scrapbook. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of comments. Hi, Heather. I wrote down the wrong time conversion. Oh, you're not a dork. It's okay. I'm glad you're here now. How do you remember? Oh my God. If I have 5 picks for the whole week, I'm after listening to Greg bring home the coffee and puppuccino, I was wonderful to see you put that picture into the Project Life spread. Yeah, that was cool, right? If you forget to take photos, you can always snap a photo of a recipe you made that week or cleaning supplies you're using. That's a really good idea. Thank you. That's awesome. Doing Project Life this year as a way to save the smaller everyday stories. My traditional scrapbooking is for bigger events. Awesome. Makes sense. I'm doing Project Life for more day to day and use 12 by 12 for more stories for special occasions like party. I think that that's what a lot of people are doing. Awesome. Awesome, Crystal. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. Yeah, so I think everybody has their own reasons for why they do both, but I think that that's similar in a lot. The 12 by 12s are more for larger stories or bigger events, bigger occasions. And then the Project Life is for the simple stories or the everyday kind of things. And to be honest, all of my 12 by 12 albums in the previous years have been everyday stories because that's what I like to document. And so this year I was like, why not try Project Life? Because that's already kind of what you're documenting is everyday life. And so that's kind of why I decided to give it a try. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving it, y'all. Like, I love it. It's making me really happy. Okay. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Thank you. Thanks for the hangout, ladies. Time to pay bills. Yuck. All right. Bye, Janet. Thanks for hanging out. Give it a thumbs up. Laugh out loud. Plus, also have a YouTube channel and usually do 12 by 12 layouts for YouTube. I'm doing Project Life more for me. Yeah, that's great. The live sale is for my little scrapbook store. We were talking about it earlier. She is having a live sale tonight at 8. All right. Okay, so now that we have that, I kind of don't love that these two are on top of each other and they're both popped up and then these two are not, right? But it's fine. It's fine, right? It's fine. All right. Let me take a look at some of these. I really, really want to use this one. It says, be your own kind of beautiful. And again, you can have things kind of overlapping or hanging off. Let's see. I think I like it right there. And then I'm going to add, let's see what this looks like. This little heart, but I'm going to pop the heart up. I like that. So we're going to go ahead and glue that down. And I'm just going to take each little square, or I'm going to pick up an embellishment and see what square I like it on. That's kind of what my idea is. I'm not going to hang it all the way off the side because I want you to be able to see that the square is there. I crack myself up Where are my smaller? There we go. And these are the little ones from the same brand of foam squares. I thoroughly enjoy watching your videos where you stamp on layouts. Yeah, I actually did a class on that for my Patreon, I think a couple months ago. I have a whole playlist on my YouTube channel here, I believe, for stamping on layout. So it's all of my videos that I've put on YouTube that have me stamping with, that has stamping as kind of the main focus of the layout. So you can always go back and check those videos out. I'm sure I'll be doing that again. Maybe the next live I can bring in some stamp sets. All right, so I am planning on doing lives every Thursday on my YouTube channel unless something comes up and I can't. But as of right now, this is the 3rd week that I've done it, and I'm enjoying it. So hopefully I can keep it going. All right, let's see. I really like the Living the Best Life. Or no, that's not what that says. Living My Dream. I like Keep Blooming. This little camera is really, really cute. I would like to use that. I think that I might layer that like that. No, I think that's too big. So that's really too big. Ooh, the coffee cup would work. Yeah, and then I still have room to write a little bit here or put the date, whatever I want to put there. That'll work. Wow, it looks amazing. Thank you so much. I will look for those videos. Yeah, you can just go to my YouTube channel. And my playlists, all of my playlists should be there. I have several different ones. I have craft room organization one because I did a lot of craft room. I did a craft room organization series last year on my channel. So that is up there. All of my craft room tours are in one place as well. Yeah. I do need to make a new series for just my Project Life ones though. Or not a series, but a playlist. Should I buy a Cricut? I'm trying to level up my scrapbooks. So I personally love my Cricut. I've had it for 8 years. I have the very first Explorer, but I do have like the Bluetooth plug-in, I guess. And I absolutely love it. So I say that if it's something that you're going to use, yeah. I got a silhouette for Christmas, not this year, but the past Christmas, and I don't use it that much. I still use my old Cricut because I just don't know how to use. And I've watched videos. The Silhouettes Design Studio, to me, is more complicated to use. I think Cricut is more user friendly personally, and it's a little more easy, if that makes any sense. The Silhouette has a really great design, like what is it, the store where you can purchase cut files and stuff. I think that I really like that better on Silhouette, but you can get those and use those on your Cricut. So yeah. Just my personal opinion. I really love Cricut. And I wish I would have got the new Cricut instead of the new Silhouette, because it's just sitting here and not getting used. Oh, hey, you're almost to 10,000. I know, thank you. I'm so close. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Help me reach 10,000. I'm sure once I get to 10,000, I'll probably do a huge giveaway and maybe do like a like an all-day live stream like I used to, like way back in the day, where I would scrapbook for like a whole Saturday. Love craft room tours and how craft supplies are organized. I enjoy those kinds of videos too. I agree about being more user-friendly. I had a silhouette and never used it. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that if you start with a silhouette, then maybe, because I have a lot of friends that have only had silhouettes and they love their silhouette, and that's great. But I started with a Cricut, and a Cricut to me, with having both, is just easier to learn how to use, if that makes sense. There's not a whole lot of effort. It really wasn't hard to learn how to use the Cricut, but the silhouette has been a little more difficult. And it might just be because I've been using a Cricut for so long that my brain is just thinking Cricut. Let's see, what else? What else kind of embellishing would I like to add? I can just do the keep blooming here. And I'm not going to pop that up since the square is already popped up. I am absolutely loving this layout. It's making me so happy. For those of you who joined a little bit later, this was my inspiration. This is kind of the layout that I started kind of taking the inspiration from. I knew it was going to be in a completely different direction, but I just liked the photo at the top and then the squares. Just for those of you who weren't here at the very beginning, where did I put this? Was it right here? I think it was. Keep blooming. Let's see. Oops, come on. No. I could go ahead and put this all the way out and then put the flowers right here. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? And then I can put the title right here, whatever that's going to be. I'm not going to glue that down yet though, because I want to do the title before I glue that down. I really, really love butterflies. So we're going to add this little pretty butterfly, I think right here. And for that, I just kind of take my finger and curl the wings and push flat down with my nail on the body of the butterfly to give it just a little dimension. And then I'll just use some liquid glue on the body and glue that down. And then the wings are a little curled. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I missed so many comments. I really want a Brother scan and cut. I had the very first Cricut years ago. Yeah, I had the personal Cricut as well. And then I had an Expression, and then the Explorer. The first two Cricuts that I bought were used. Like I bought them used, and you had to use the cartridges with them. But the Explorer is everything's online, and oh my gosh, it's so, so nice. Okay, just subscribed. Awesome, thank you. I need a scrapbook organizer who will purge for me. Oh, I could do that. I do it about once a year, sometimes more than that. I think once a year is good. Because I feel like if I haven't used something, I mean, unless I really, really love it and I just really like it and I think I will use it for something specific, I really don't have a hard time purging. And then I'm going to put the lovely word right here, but I'm going to kind of hang it off the side. Let's see. Exactly. And supplies seem to be easier to find in stores for Cricut. Yeah. My Cameo is still, it's in its box. Oh no. But my grand